Chapter 35. At the party. Lydia. Trisha and Prez pick me up, and I put on a smile for them. We make our way to the party. The music is blaring, and as soon as we get in, someone directs us to the drinks. This is what I know. This was my life last year. I eagerly pour myself a large vodka tonic. Tonic because it's the first mixer I spot. A few large gulps take away the edge of the pain. I need to dance. I need to drink more and dance. With a red cup that matches my dress above my head, I move to the dance floor. The music fills me, and I let it take me. My body moves to the beat as I scan the crowd. I skip a beat when I spot the hockey guys. That's JD and Ethan. That means Wes steps up next to them. He has a drink in hand and is smiling, looking out over the crowd, searching for someone. My heart flutters when he sees me. His eyes narrow at the guy dancing next to me. I raise my eyebrow at him, and he slowly takes a sip as he studies me from head to toe. It's almost enough to make me tingle. Someone touches his arm to get his attention, and he turns away. The crowd engulfs him, and I can breathe again. I almost smile. I dance and finish my drink, keeping an eye out for Wes. He enters my line of sight a few times, but he's ignoring me. When my cup is empty and my feet hurt, I leave the dance floor. I want to see him again. I make a lap of the rooms, looking for him. But he's nowhere to be found. I greet some people I know and stop to talk to them. I love my red dress. It's a little slutty, and it gets me so many compliments. I repay the niceties and keep searching the rooms. I finally meet up with Prez and Trisha, and we head for the kitchen. The hockey guys are standing with some of the puck bunnies. As we arrive, they all raise their cups at Wes. I want to stop and ask them why they're cheering him, but he's made it perfectly clear I can't do that. So I follow Prez as she pushes past them. She bumps into one of the puck bunnies, causing her to spill her drink. It almost looks like an accident. Almost. Skank, the puck bunny says as Prez ignores her. I try to catch Wes' eye, but he's not looking in my direction. She is such a skank, one of the other puck bunnies says and glares at Prez. True, the first one says. She's never earned anything of her own merit. It's all Handy's and Daddy's money. The other one laughs, and I put a hand on Prez's back to keep her from flying off the handle. I know she can hear them. They're making sure of it. Ignore them, I say. Hey, JD breaks in, how about we find somewhere more quiet? The bunnies laugh. Both of us. I roll my eyes. Why not? I'm sure I can satisfy you both if you let me. There's an extraordinary amount of giggles and cheers as JD leaves with the two bunnies. He had to take two. Ethan mutters just loud enough for me to hear, and I smile and reach for the cranberry juice. I mix it with vodka and step back so Trisha and Prez can get their drinks. What about them? Someone says. I glance back and he's pointing at us. I hold my breath. Is Wes going to say something? I wouldn't mind the brunette, one of them says and licks his lips. He's looking at Prez, who's laughing at something Trisha said. Trisha and Prez have their drinks, and I use all my willpower to not stare at Wes as we leave the room. Prez ignores them all. She has her sights set higher. But Trisha smiles. She just broke it off with Larry after he forgot her birthday, so she's on the market again. We head to another room, and I'm just about to sip my drink when someone bumps into me. Damn it, I say and stare down at my dress. It's all wet. Watch it, Trisha yells at the guy who bumped into me. Are you okay? Prez asks. Fine, I sigh and try to shake some of the vodka cranberry off me. I think there are napkins in the kitchen, Prez says. Her eyes are roaming the room. I'll be right back, I say and sigh as I head back into the kitchen. Got your eye on anyone? Ethan asks as I come in behind them. Lydia is looking hot AF. I look up at the mention of my name. It's Jonathan, the blonde Viking. I hadn't even noticed he was here. She's a good fuck, someone says. My eyes pivot to Anders, and I groan. He's a frat boy I hooked up with last year. If you don't mind someone who's been around. He laughs, and it anchors me in place. The air is water, and I can't take a breath. It's pressing in on me from every side. None of them have noticed me yet. One of the hockey players blocking me moves, and I spot Wes. Is he going to say something? It doesn't have to be much. Just something. I wait as the laugh cuts through me. They're laughing at me, and Wes is doing nothing. Is she really that good in bed? Liam asks. I don't regret sleeping with her, Anders says. Wes does nothing. He doesn't even look up from his drink. I push past the hockey players. I wish I could say the same, I say as I walk past Anders. But honestly, I have no memory of your performance. Must not have been very good. There's a collective ooh and someone says burn, but I ignore them all and head for the napkins. I grab a stack and glare at Wes as I leave the room. He never raises his eyes. Chapter 36. Flirting. Lydia. I blot the napkins on the worst stains and exhale as I find Trisha and Prez. I honestly don't care about the spill anymore. It hurt that Wes didn't stick up for me. I know we've never talked about any sort of relationship besides sex, but I still thought we were becoming friendly, if not friends. I guess I was wrong. I knock back my drink and hit the dance floor with the girls. The music is good, but it's not carrying me away like it normally does. And the thought of drinking more has my stomach churning. I put on a smile and ignore Wes. When I accidentally glance in his direction, he's not looking at me. So I move more seductively and dance with whoever is close by until I lose track of time. When it all becomes too much, I excuse myself to find a bathroom. There's a line, so I have plenty of time to look around. And of course, I spot Wes talking to one of the puck bunnies. She's touching his arm, and he doesn't seem to mind. The line moves, and I lose sight of him. Maybe he's just being polite. Or keeping up the ruse. This damn ruse. Because it would be unthinkable to be with me out in the open. I have just enough alcohol in me to get mad at the thought. When I get out of the bathroom, he's still talking to the woman. He laughs at something she says, and I see red. Barely aware of what I'm doing, I walk over to them. Hi, I say sweetly to her. I need to talk to Wes. Now. She looks confused. Maybe you should go find someone else to bother, I say and turn to Wes. Wes shrugs at her and she leaves. He smiles at me. What the fuck kind of rules are these? I ask. Excuse me? His smile fades. I'm not allowed to touch anyone else, but it's perfectly fine for women like her to drape themselves over you. It doesn't mean anything. He shrugs. Is he talking about her or me? Nothing. Do I mean nothing to him? It's not a big deal. She's just a puck bunny. I didn't know it was no big deal to flirt, because you had a very different reaction last time. I put my fists on my hips. Maybe the rule needs to change. I'm not going to argue with you here. There are people watching and this is not the time or place. He looks around as if he can will me away, as if he wants to prove to everyone that I mean nothing to him. Fine, I say with clenched teeth. I spin around and leave him. If he can flirt, then so can I. I take a deep breath and spot Jonathan with some friends. Forcing my face into a more neutral expression, I walk right by him, bumping into him. Oh, I'm sorry, I say and put a hand on his biceps. It's Jonathan, right? Well, hi there. He smiles down at me, as if he's actually glad to see me. The contrast from Wes' behavior is so stark it almost hurts. You want to dance? I ask. He nods and hands his beer to a friend before following me to the dance floor. I spot the puck bunny returning to Wes, whispering something in his ear. His eyes are on me for a while as I dance, then I focus on the man in front of me. Jonathan is not a great dancer. But he looks at me as if he wants me, and that is such an ego boost. When he puts a hand on my waist, I don't discourage him. I dance close to him, eager to prove to myself that I'm not someone who needs to be ignored and hidden away. After a while, I look back at Wes. The puck bunny is whispering in his ear again. He says something back and takes her hand. I stop moving. The air leaves my lungs and I feel faint. She's leading him upstairs. How do you breathe? Why would he do that? He's actually going through with it? You okay? Jonathan's voice echoes somewhere far above me. I shake my head. I need to go. I practically run away, leaving him there wondering. Lydia. Trisha sees me pass by, but I don't stop. I reach the outside and stop to inhale. My head is spinning and my stomach turns. Lydia. Trisha comes outside with a worried look on her face. What's wrong? Nothing. I can't be here. Seeing them coming back down would kill me. I'm not feeling well. I think I'm going to head home. I'll drive you. Trisha already has her keys out. She's the designated driver tonight. We don't always drive ourselves, but she doesn't like drinking on school nights. Thanks. I get in the car and swallow away the lump in my throat. I don't want her to see me cry, because there is no way I could explain it to her. Wes went upstairs with another woman. Something he only did once with me, before all of this started. And when I tried to talk to him, he looked as if I was bothering him. He didn't want to be seen with me, but had no problem being seen walking upstairs with her. Because he's ashamed of me. He thinks he's so much better than me that he can't even stoop to talking to me at a party. I'm not good enough. It hurts. I get out of the car and thank Trisha. In the elevator, the tears start to fall. My chest hurts and I can't stop the sobs. He didn't defend me because he doesn't care. He's never asked me to go anywhere in public. It's been a month, and he's still scared someone will find out. All I've been is his guilty pleasure, and I'm not sure I can do it anymore.